meeting. There we go. Okay. Hello, Stephen.
Hello.
Goodbye, Stephen.
Sorry. Goodbye. Yeah, sorry. I left the camera on and the microphone on as well, so I'll disappear.
Okay.
Apologies for interrupting your lesson.
No, please, not at all. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, so we have above and below, okay? I'm going to go through a few questions, okay? And then you're going to deliver the same questions to me. We're going to change roles, okay? So,
All right.
I'm sorry, excuse me. Above, arriba de, below, debajo de. Yes? It's good to help your hand with your hands sometimes to explain things if you remember, okay? So above, arriba de, below, debajo de. Where's my nose? Where's my nose? Your nose is?
Your nose is
Above your chin.
Your chin.
Good. Where's my chin? Where's my chin? Your chin's below.
Your chin's below your mouth.
Mouth. Where's the ceiling? Where's the ceiling? The ceiling's
above our
head.
heads.
Good. Are my feet above the table? Are my feet above the table? No, your feet.
No, your feet
aren't above the table.
Above the table.
They're below
the table.
Good. Okay.
All right.
Now we have the months of the year, okay? We have January, enero, February, febrero, March, marzo, April, abril, May, mayo, June, junio, July, julio, August, agosto, September, septiembre, October, octubre, November, noviembre, December, diciembre. Yes? The names of the months of the year are bing, bing, bing. That's how you start off that part of the lesson.
All right.
It's always good that you read a lesson before you give the lesson, so you know, for example, where to fill in when a student might get stuck, and so you know what material you're going to be delivering that day.
Okay.
All right, so back to the lesson. Tell me the names of the months of the year, please. Tell me the names of the months of the year. The names of the months of the year.
The names of the months of the year
are January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November,
December.
Great. Last and next, okay? Last and next, último y próximo. Last, next. This month is February. Last month was January. Next month will be March. What's this month, Diego? What's this month? This month's?
This month's
February. Good. What was last month? What was last month? Last month?
Last month was
January. Good. What will next month be? What will next month be? Next month
will be March.
March. Great. What will the month after next be? What will the month after next be? The month after next will be April. Good. And what was the month before last? What was the month before last? The month before
last was December.
December. Very good. Okay. Let's see. Let's do a little bit more here, and then you'll read until the end of the page, and then you'll deliver for me. Okay.
All right.
So we have AM, PM, midday, mediodía, Latin, yes, and then entonces. After the time, we can put the letters AM or PM. The letters AM mean antemeridian and from the Latin, whereas the letters PM mean postmeridian. In English, AM means before midday, 12 o'clock, whereas PM means after midday. Yes? What do the letters AM mean after the time? What do the letters AM mean after the time? The letters AM mean...
The letters AM mean antemeridian
After the time.
After the time.
What do the letters PM mean after the time? What do the letters PM mean after the time? The letters PM
The letter PM
Mean
mean
post-meridian
post-meridian after
after
the
the
time.
time. What's the difference between AM and PM? What's the difference between AM and PM? The difference between
The difference between AM
AM
and
and
PM
PM is that we use AM
AM
for
the
the
time
time
before
before midday,
midday, 12
12
o'clock,
o'clock, and
and
PM for
PM
the
for the
time
time
after
after midday.
midday. Good. When we use AM and PM, we say the hours, excuse me, then the minutes, and then AM or PM. We don't say 3:30, we say 3:30 PM. Okay. Do we say 20 to 4 AM? Do we say 20 to 4 AM, Diego? No,
No,
we don't say
say
20 to
4
4 AM. We say
say
3:40
AM.
AM. What time do you eat breakfast? What time do you eat breakfast? I eat breakfast at
I eat breakfast at
8
8
o'clock.
AM.
8 a.m. 8 a.m. Sorry. Very good. What time do you eat dinner? What time do you eat dinner? I eat dinner at
I eat dinner at 8 PM.
8 p.m. Great. Okay, great job. Very good job. Do you get
All
the
right.
feel of it? More or
Yes, I
less
do.
what the rhythm is?
Yeah,
So it's very
have it.
quick. It's, come and go. All right.
yeah.
Okay, so you're going to start off with above and below and take it from there.
All right. We're gonna go with above and below. Sobre, de y debajo de.
Arriba de y
Arriba
debajo de.
de, debajo de. All right.
Mhm.
Where's my nose? Where's my nose? Your nose
Your nose is
above your
above
chin.
your chin.
Where's my chin? Where's my chin? Your chin's
Chins
below your mouth.
your mouth.
Where's the ceiling?
Here is where gestures really help.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah.
chin, because a lot of students have a hard
Don't
time
know,
learning
yeah.
that word. So
Didn't know.
if you can, let's try again with where's my
All right.
nose with the
Yeah.
gestures, if you can, okay?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
All right. Where's my nose? Where's my nose?
Good.
Your nose is above your chin.
Your chin.
All right.
Great.
Where's my chin? Where's my chin? Your chin's below your mouth.
Your mouth.
All right.
Good.
Where's the ceiling? Where's the ceiling? The ceiling
Ceilings
links above our heads.
Our heads.
Are my feet above the table? Are my feet above the table? No, your feet aren't
above the table.
the table.
They're below the table.
All right. We're gonna move on with the also here, right? I'm gonna say we're gonna move on with the months of the year, right?
Yes, the names of the
All
months
right.
of the year, or
All right. All right. We're gonna move on with the names of the months of the year. January, enero, February,
febrero,
March, Marzo, April, and then
etc. We already know that part.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The names of the months of the year are January, February, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me the name of the months of the year, please. Tell me the names of the months of the year. The names of the months of the year are January,
February, March,
April.
You might want to go a bit faster with these. April.
All right, April, May, June,
July,
August, September.
You can do groups of threes, for example. That also helps.
January, February, March.
January, February, March.
April, May, June.
April, May, June.
July, August,
July,
September,
August, September,
October, November, and
October,
December.
November, December. Very
All
good.
right, very good. We're gonna go
Okay.
with last and next. Last,
Mhm.
antes de, next, próximo a, right?
Okay, it would be próximo and last último.
Último, all right.
That's why it's a good idea to review the lesson
Yeah.
before you deliver it,
Yeah.
because you can see all the translations.
Yeah.
Yes, and so you don't get mixed
right.
up
All
while
right.
you're in the lesson. There we go.
All right. This month is next. Last month
Remember that
was,
where you have the 3 dots, you have to fill in.
all right.
So
This month is January, for example, right?
mhm,
Last month was December. Next month will be February.
very
right.
good. Okay, that is if you are giving
What's
an example.
Mhm.
Mhm.
What's this month? What's this month? This month.
This month's February.
February. Perfect. What was last month? What was last month? Last month was
Last month was
January.
January. Very good.
What will next month be? What will next month be? Next month will be
Next month will be March.
March. What will the month after next be? What will the month after next be? The month after next
Yeah.
will be
The month after next will be
April.
April. Good.
All right. What was the month before last? What was the month before last? The month
The
before
month
last
before
was
last was December.
December. Perfect.
Great.
We are gonna go with AM, PM, midday, mediodía, Latin, then, entonces.
Good.
After the time, we can put the letters AM or PM. The letters AM mean ante-meridian from the Latin, whereas the letters PM mean post-meridian. In English, AM means before midday, 12 o'clock, whereas PM means after midday. What do the letters AM mean after the time? What do the letters AM mean after the time? The letters AM mean
The letters AM mean
ante-meridian
antemeridium after the time.
time. What do the letters PM mean after the time? What do the letters PM after the time?
Mean
The
after
lead
the time.
after the time.
There you go.
The letters PM
The
mean
letters PM mean
post-meridian
post-meridium
after
after
the time.
the time. After the time.
Yeah, what's the difference between AM and PM? What's
Mhm.
the difference between AM and PM?
Okay, after the second question, you can add my name,
All
because
right,
if you have a group of students, for example, you'll be asking around, and so they need to know who's being asked. Okay, so
all right.
now let's try to introduce the name after the second question, and then you start off with prompting.
Oh, actually, Stephen could help us right now, right? So I can say your name and Stephen's name, maybe, if he's there.
Yes, yes, of course. Stephen, would you mind popping up for a moment?
Yes, I'm here. So
All right.
Great.
sounds like Diego's the boss today.
Yeah.
All right. Should we move on or should start with the first question?
Let's continue where we were at.
Right. Stephen, what's the difference between AM and PM? What's the difference between AM and PM?
Okay,
Stephen.
but there you go. After the second question, so that all the students are aware and they're
okay.
listening
All
and
right,
on their
all right.
toes to see who's getting the next question.
And then I say,
so you say it twice
answers?
and then the person. Yeah,
all right.
there we go.
What's the difference between AM and PM? What's the difference between AM and PM, Laura? The difference
The
between
difference between
AM and
and
PM
PM
is that we use
is that
AM
we use AM
for the time
for
before
the
midday,
time before midday,
12
12
o'clock,
o'clock,
and PM for the
and
time
PM
after, for the
and
time
for
after
the time after midday.
midday. All right. When we
Good.
use AM and PM, we say the hours, then the minutes, and then AM or PM. We don't say 3:30 p.m. We say 3:30 p.m. All right. Do we say 20 to 4 a.m.? Do we say 20 to 4 a.m., Stephen? No, we don't
No, we don't.
say 20 to
Say
4 a.m.
20 to 4 a.m.
We say 3:40
We
a.m.
say 3:30 a.m. 3:40 a.m.
40 a.m.
a.m.
Right. What time do we eat breakfast? What time do you eat breakfast? Laura, I eat breakfast
eat breakfast at
at 7 a.m.
at 7 a.m.
All right, pretty good. What time do you eat dinner? What time do you eat dinner? Stephen, I eat dinner at
I eat dinner at
8 p.m.
8 a.m.
p.m.
p.m.
Very good. He's already correcting us. That's a great job, Diego. Very
right.
good job. Okay. Let's
Thank you, Stephen.
see. Thank you, Steve. You can go
Okay,
back and fade back away.
Okay, I'm going to fade away.
So let's go to lesson 26. If you click the right arrow at the bottom,
Yeah, I'm here.
it's gonna go to lesson 26, and you have to click again on translations to see the translations there. Okay.
All right.
So we're gonna start with, oh, give me a second. There we go. We're gonna start with a lot of, muchos de, both and, ambos, a lot, mucho. Okay. We can use a lot of instead of many and much, both for things we can count and for things we cannot count. Instead of saying many books, we can say a lot of books. Instead of saying much water, we can say a lot of water or a lot of water. What can we use instead of many and much? What can we use instead of many and much?
We can use a lot of instead of many and much.
Very good. Okay. You got me there. You're a very good student. You got me before I could even prompt. Are there a lot of people in a small village? Are there a lot of people in a small village? No, there aren't.
No, there aren't a lot of people
in a small village.
in a small village.
There are few people in a
There are
small
few people
village.
in a small village.
Good. Do the English
I-
drink? Yes.
I have a question. All right. So if a student's
Yes.
weaker than me,
Yes.
I just move on, right?
Yes, of course.
All right, all right.
It's the best thing that can
Perfect.
happen. It's because the
Perfect.
student is learning.
Yeah.
So that's a good
perfect.
sign.
Perfect.
Yes. Now, do the English drink a lot of coffee? Do the English drink a lot of coffee? Diego?
No.
No.
No,
they
the
don't.
English don't drink a lot of coffee. They drink a lot of tea.
Good. Do you like to see a room with a lot of flowers in it? Do you like to see a room with a lot of flowers in it, Diego?
Yes, I like to see a room with a lot of flowers in it.
in it. Good. That's a yes/no question. In that case,
Yeah.
sometimes if the student doubts, well, do I like to see a room with a
Yeah.
lot of flowers in it? Or you can just say yes, no.
Yes
Do you
or
like
no.
to see a room? No, I don't like to see a room. Just, push him to
Yeah.
the answer. Good. Do you put a lot of butter on your bread? Do you put a lot of butter on your bread, Diego?
No, I don't put a lot of
No,
butter
I
on my
don't
bread.
okay. Do we use our mouths both for eating and for speaking? Do we use our mouths both for eating and for speaking?
Yes, we use our mouth for both
for eating
and speaking.
for speaking. Very good. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to introduce real quick what CBI is. CBI is correction by imitation. Okay. So when we
don't say the word and right?
Exactly,
All right, got it.
exactly. We try to do it as quick as possible so we
Yeah.
don't interrupt the train of thought of the student, okay? So, for example, if we say, let's see, if the student says we use our mouths for both eating and speaking, you try to make the interruption as short as possible. Not
Yeah.
mouths, mouths. Not mouths,
Mouth.
mouths. So you say
Mouth.
not this, that.
All right.
Okay? And move on and continue moving on. Yes?
All right, got it.
So let's see. Let's switch roles now. Although it's
All right.
it's material you haven't heard yet. Let's see how you do. We have a few more minutes left, okay? So with a lot of and both and.
All right. We're gonna go with a lot of, mucho de, both and. Both and is like
Ambos.
ambos.
Mhm.
All right. We can use a lot of instead of many and much, both for things we can count and for things we cannot count. Instead of saying many books, we can say a lot of books. Instead of saying much water, we can say a lot of water. What can we use instead of many and much? What can we use instead of many and much, Laura?
Good.
We
We can
can
use
a lot
a
of
lot of
instead
of many
on and much.
and much.
Much. Not
Not
no.
good. Not
Not
much.
much.
Good.
Much.
Much.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah. Are there a lot of people in a small village? Are there a lot of people? Are there a lot of people in a small village, Laura? No.
Oh, there you go.
There-
It starts getting more difficult, right?
Yeah.
No, there
No,
aren't
there aren't a
a lot
lot
of people
in a small
in a small
village.
village. There
There are
are
few,
people in
not few,
few people
in a
in
small
a small village.
village.
Very
Do
good.
the English drink a lot of coffee? Do the English drink a lot of coffee? No,
No,
the English
the English don't
drink
drink a lot
a
of
lot of coffee.
coffee. They
They drink,
drinks a lot of
not
tea.
drinks, drink.
Drink a lot of tea.
Yeah. Do you like to see a room with a lot of flowers in it? No, oh. Okay.
There we go.
Do you like to see a room with a lot of flowers in it?
Okay. Prompt?
Yes,
Yes.
I like to.
I like to see a room.
Not room, room
I like to see a room
with a lot
with
a lot of
flowers in it.
flowers in it. All right. Do you put a lot of butter on your bread? Do you put a lot of butter on your bread, Laura? No,
Mm,
I don't
no, I don't put
put a lot of.
a lot of butter in my bread.
All right, pretty good.
Okay, careful there. With prepositions, they tend to switch them around a lot. So not in my bread, on my bread.
Okay. All right.
Yes?
Got it.
Good.
Do we
Good.
use our mouths for both eating and speaking? Do we use our mouths for both eating and speaking? Yes, we use
Yes, we use our
our
mouths,
mouths
mouths
for both
for both eating and
eating and
speaking.
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 Good. Can you speak both Chinese and Spanish? Can you speak both Chinese and Spanish, Laura? No,
No, I
I
can't
can't
speak
speak.
both Chinese.
Not speaks, speak.
Good. Speak. I can't speak
Both
both Chinese and
And
Spanish.
I speak.
I speak only Spanish.
All right, good.
That was an excellent job, Diego. Great
Okay.
job. You're
Thank you,
picking up
thank you.
really, really quick. Wow. Steven, anything you'd like to say?
Wow. No, you're doing very, very well, Diego. So it's like you're like a duck in water. You found your, or maybe a fish in water. I don't know what's the best compliment there, but you've done very well. You've done a lot more than most trainees manage on their first lessons. So what we need to do, as I say, after the lesson is we'll try to work out some times where you can get together with Laura again to continue, because there's still a few more tricks and techniques that we need to practice. And obviously you can't do that all in one lesson. So we need to spend a little bit more time on that. But things are definitely going in the right direction. One thing I would pick up though is the pronunciation of the words the and than and things like that.
Right.
So obviously living in Argentina, you don't have the opportunity to practice so much with English speakers all the time, but those words are really important to pronounce clearly for the students, not de and than. Not he is taller than her, not taller than her, because students will pick up that kind of de sound, and it's really difficult to get rid of afterwards. So because you're a first language native speaker, pretty much, it's really important to kind of over pronounce that, perhaps more than in a normal conversation, because the students are going to pick up those things. And we're trying to get them to speak as clearly as possible, as soon as possible. When they've reached the top levels, when they're speaking to their friends, they can do what they like. But during the lesson, it's important to get those ones right. Laura always likes it when I correct her, not water. Yeah.
Water.
So that's a British
the correct
thing,
way to say it.
But it's also important because sometimes what happens is when they hear when they hear you speak quickly, and when you speak in a more colloquial way, they'll pick that up, and then they'll start saying water. Sometimes when they don't pronounce it properly, they don't understand the word properly as well. So it's important that although it's easy for you to say water, sometimes it's better to overpronounce it water for them, not for them, for them. Yeah. Just to be aware that you're in a position of influence over the students, and you want to influence them in a good way.
Yeah, they look at me every time.
Exactly. You are up there, and they're looking at you. They're paying for the lesson to be taught as well as possible, and we're going in the right way. So excellent work today, and excellent work, Laura, as well.
Thank you.
Okay, so I don't want to take up any more of your time. I'll do all the organizing in the background. Okay.
All right.
Thanks again, Laura. Thanks
you.
again, Diego.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Diego.
Laura.
Not Nicolas. I have to remember, not Nicolas, Diego. Okay.
Diego, thank you very much. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Laura.
All right. Have a good
So,
one.
bye-bye, Diego.
Bye, Stephen.
Bye-bye.
Have a
See
good
you
one
later.
too. Bye. See you later. See you later.
Later.
That's it.
All right.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.